Alright, so today's video we're watching a Bronze 4 support on console. We're going to be playing a bit of Bap and Iari. They say, so I'm new to comp. This season is my first playing it properly. I've been mainly playing support, mostly Moira, Bap, and Iari, as I find them fun to play. This game, the other support insta-locked Moira, my usual pick for this map, so I went Bap as I thought he could work. The first part of the game I thought went well. We took the point quite quickly, and I managed to get a few easy picks as well as a good amount of heals. After that, I feel like I panicked a little bit, and at the last section of the map, I feel like I made many dumb mistakes and missed easy shots, and my position wasn't the best. My team wasn't working well together, and we were all doing our own thing. I would appreciate pointers on positioning and when to use my cooldowns, as sometimes I use them early or far too late. Well, I guess we'll find out.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective.
You're completely healed. Stay near the immortality field.
Pause it for 1 second, chat. Yeah, I'm just looking for something for Sully. Yeah, quite the lamp, by the way. What rank is this? This is Bronze 4. All right, here we go. Now, per usual, something we'll see in games, and I try to, like, point this out, and, like, in different ranks, different spots get held. Like, obviously, like, I find that in Bronze, players are more likely to find the spawn area and then, like, play here. This will change over time, but, like, if you see this in your games, it's totally fine. At first, I'd be like, I can't believe people were playing here, etc. And as I've watched Bronze, Silver, Gold, etc., the way that the game plays in each rank is differently, so I try to, like, look at how things play out per rank, so it's easier for players to, like, kind of get through that rank and then climb through the next one as it shifts and gameplay shifts, so, anyway. Here you go. Telling people to like and subscribe. Hey, definitely do it. Try to be careful on just using your lamp to use lamp, by the way. This is unique. This is certainly unique, what's going on here. Wow. Okay. Good target focus on the Merc. This has got wild real quick. I don't even know where to... Wow. Okay, so at no point did anybody really work together there. It just, everybody kind of took 1v1s and your team won. Be careful of running in a straight line against a Widow. I know that the Widow's right there. Okay. So I need to talk about your lamp usage already, because you're using your lamp just to use your lamp. I want you to start to think about, and this is where, like, keep in mind, I understand that we're watching a Bronze game, so, like, each way that it will play is different. But this is why I really want you to hard focus on good positioning as you climb through any rank, because you're using your lamp right now because you're just like, wow, that Widow can kill me. I'm out of position. I'm going to use my lamp. But you may not even think at that point that you're out of position. So you need to start thinking about playing walls and corners. So that way you don't have to use your lamp like that. That's a positioning issue, right? That's a movement issue. You're just running into them in a straight line. So what I'm trying to say is I want to see you get a little bit better at not just sitting there and spamming your lamp just because you're out of position. If you just lessen how much you're doing this, you're already going to be in a good spot because your lamp will be more effective. But now you're just using your lamp to save yourself, which is fine sometimes, but, like, not when you're running in the middle of the open and there's a Widow just sitting in a window. That's your fault. You know what I mean? What a battle. What an absolute battle that was. Oh, here comes Bastion out of nowhere. Just, all right. Okay, and once again. Remember how I mentioned positioning to you and how, like, your positioning is such an important part about your gameplay? Like, did you just see that? You stood in a window. You didn't hide behind a wall. You didn't do any of that. You stood in a window. You were forced to burst, heal, and you were forced to use your cooldowns, right? You mentioned, like, your cooldown usage, etc. This is it. Right now, it's purely your position that's causing everything else. We're not going to talk about the mechanics aspect of it, etc. That comes with time, movement, aim, all of that. These are things you can fix no matter how your movement or your aim is. Well, you could argue that your movement can get you stuck on walls, etc. But, like, this is stuff you can fix right from the get-go. And this will help you a ton, and you don't have to make these decisions to have to just spam a lamp or use a cooldown. You know what I'm saying? This is Bronze 4, yes. Stop standing still. There's a Widow. Stop standing still. There's a Widow. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of what's gonna help fix your gameplay is gonna be your positioning and your awareness. Like I said, once again, people are gonna probably mention, like, oh, what about, like, miss this shot, miss that shot. Every rank, we're gonna have different expectations of what we're looking for, right? Okay. Let's talk about this again. What are you lamping here? I want you to look at the map. I want you to, and I'm going to teach, this is for everybody, no matter what rank you're in. I want you to look at the map. What are you lamping? You're not, there's nothing here that will get your team. If your diva dies here around the corner, that's a whole different story, okay? There's no point to lamp that. You have zero reason to lamp it. Now they have a Zarya who could have grab, doesn't have grab, but you wouldn't have it, right? This is why I'm saying, like, your number one issue is going to be just working on, like, your positioning and kind of like your awareness of how you want to use your cooldowns. All right. Oh, they were just adding a bit of light there? Oh, that's true. That's why. Okay, that makes more sense. This is bronze 4, yeah. Now, don't be afraid to use a window here, especially when they're out of position. I know that, like, it isn't the best ultimate, but I also want to get you in the habit of being able to use... Don't lamp this. Don't you dare throw a random lamp. Okay, perfect. Good start. This is good. No lamp has been used. No lamp has been used. This is good. Yes, thanks to the 6 months of the finish round. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. I'll accept that. That was fine. I'll accept that. Good job. Now, listen. Listen, there was a grab there. I'm gonna give it to him. Yeah. You're also, and somebody just brought it up too. Yeah, I mean the lamp. I would have liked the lamp during the grab. I'm just giving it to him because they won the team fight. It was not an ideal lamp. You're burst healing, just a burst heal. Have you noticed that you're just randomly throwing out a burst heal? Stop doing that too. These are long cooldowns that you don't want to use that.
Get in here. A shock of hell.
Okay, you got the point. Nice. I'll give you the window. I think that's okay. It's not the best, not the worst. Huge. Perfect. Nice play by your diva. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the window, yeah. Stop lamping randomly. There's zero reason to use a lamp there. No one's low. It's almost like you're using lamp as like an invulnerability tool. So what you're doing is you're like, oh, you can't get rolled here. I'm just gonna throw my lamp and you can move in with it. But that's not how you want to use lamp. You can use that sometimes. Like let's say you use a window and then you use a lamp with your window. Why do you use a lamp with your window sometimes? Is because you know they're gonna hard focus your window. So if you put a good lamp behind a wall, you can now freely do damage and it will prevent you from getting rolled. But you're just throwing it at your teammates like go in. So stop like just using your lamp just to like use your lamp. And then you did it again. You just used your lamp and then you hit your burst heal. You're at 100% HP. Do you see what the problem is here? You're just hitting your abilities to hit your abilities. There's no rhyme or reason to using them. You just lamp and hit your burst heal, but your teammates are full HP. There's no reason to burst heal there if everybody's at 95% HP. You can throw one heal at the floor that you could miss and it would heal them. That was, I'm okay with that burst heal. Your teammate was low. That was a good usage of it as an example. Okay. You know what? Chat, I'm going to give them that lamp because I understand the concept behind it. What the timing was off, but the idea behind it was there. And I will do that, okay? I can give him that lamp. I can give him that lamp. The idea was there. Okay, there it is again. You just burst heal. Why are you burst healing? You're not even healing anybody. You just you're not even you're literally doing zero healing with your burst. Oh, there's the lamp again. I'll slightly give you that one because the May was out of position, but I also want you to think about the cooldowns your teammates have. Your teammates also have ice block, so you give them opportunity to like use their kit too, and not like just trust that they have that ability. Now you have no burst heal, you have no lamp, and you're out of position. What's gonna happen? You're gonna go back to spawn. Do you see what's happening? This is why I want to get you in the mindset of good cooldown usage and good positioning. So far, that hasn't been happening, and your gameplay is a result of that. Like, the way that you're playing is so, like, you're just button mashing, and your positioning's not good, so you're constantly using your cooldowns when you don't even have to, because you're just out of position. So, no, they didn't burst heal out of spawn. Don't you dare burst heal here randomly. You can burst heal now if you want. Okay, so we're going to go back to why this is happening again. So you're talking about your positioning, right? That's your first step. You wide peek a widow, you're out of position. But you have a wall, okay? And a health pack. So at the very worst, the worst play you could, the best of the worst play you could do here is just burst heal, go, okay, I shouldn't have peeked that, we're fine. You don't need to throw a lamp there and then just go over here and do nothing because you're going to survive that to begin with. So stop having this like reactionary, like I'm going to throw my lamp the moment I take any damage because that's clearly the issue. Start with good positioning. And if you do get hit here, you can just use your burst heal. That's it. Just hit the button once and you're fine. But now you're wide peeking again in the same spot. You don't have your lamp and you don't have your burst heal now because you're positioning. And then a Reinhardt's in your back line. And you're probably going, what's going on? Why is there a Rein in my back line? Right? He did hide the lamp. Yeah, but he doesn't have to use the lamp there because it doesn't matter at that point. Because you can just hide behind a wall for a burst heal whether you hide it or not. The lamp would have been great for the Rein. Honestly, I don't even know if it would have mattered as much because I think the Rein had good positioning. But I know what you're saying. Like even that, I'll accept that lamp. The idea is there, and I want to show the mindset of like good idea on a lamp. It doesn't have to be the perfect execution of it. I just want to point out when I'm seeing a lamp that makes sense. No else. You know what I'm proud of? You know what I'm proud of here for the BAP? You know what I'm proud of? The BAP not using window there. Okay, and there it is again. What I'm just making sure. Yep, the cart's good. Everything's looking good here because I have no idea what you're burst healing. Okay, the cart looks great. Everything's fine. Everything looks, looks intact. Your maze full HP. Everybody's fine. Stop just throwing your burst heal. Just don't do that. It's bad cooldown usage and it leads to you like having to play differently. Okay, right idea. Right idea. Not yet. Not yet. Okay. Yeah, okay, wonderful. All right, let's reset this a little bit now. Let's reset this, okay? Two things you could have done there. One, you can window the cart because if you window the top of the cart, it will move with the cart. Okay, so that will also help a little bit. Two, give it a little bit more time. Like I like being proactive with window here. Right? I think that's a good idea. But you need to wait on the timings. If you see 4 of them right here, I want you to understand, this is their point of view of the window. If you're on the other team and you're right here, I'm not even talking where the Rein is right now. This is where they saw the window from. This is what they see. Does that look like it's going to be a very productive window?
21 months.
Sir Suve, thanks to 20 months of tier 1. Thank you. Appreciate it. No. You're looking at this and you're going, wait a second. There's no value here outside of if you have somebody behind that. You're the only person who was there. You have all these cooldowns and then you decide to window that. And then when you need your lamp or your burst heal, you don't use it. Actually, maybe you didn't have it. Maybe the cooldown reset. But just for the sake of the argument, we're going to go with that. So you gotta like, right now, and this is perfectly fine. Being in bronze, like you're gonna learn a lot of like the timings, the basics, etc. And that's fine. What we do is put you on the right track for that. Oh, great, wonderful. Let me just double check here to make sure. Yeah, everything's good. The wall's looking. Oh wait, no. Looks like you missed the burst heal here on this little dot on the wall. Stop burst healing randomly. And then the lamp. Actually, it saved your Moira. I'll give you the lamp. I will give you the lamp. You saved your Moira. All right, wonderful. Big slam. All right, back to spawn we go. Now you're on a Yari. That was okay. Well, at least now you can't waste your cooldowns as much, which I guess is a good sign. Okay, so the bar bottom right on your shot, it has like a little bit of a charge up there. Ideally, you let that charge up to at least a certain point. It doesn't have to be 100%, but like don't just spam it for like 4 damage at somebody. Just to kind of give you that, okay? Yeah, you gotta be careful. Did they try to? Honestly, I don't think they tried to BAP jump there because were they even BAP jumping on BAP? I can't remember. Were they actually even BAP jumping on BAP? I don't think they were, right? Like I barely saw them use that, so I don't think that was what happened. Okay, so you're back on BAP. So now what you would do right now to improve, right from this point of view, is stop wasting your cooldowns. Positioning. Good positioning is hiding behind walls and corners. Bad positioning is standing in the middle of the open. Now, yes, you're going to have moments where you stand in the middle of the open, but you don't want to make it a consistent thing. All right, let's stand on the middle of the open. Remember, you don't have the burst heal. You can throw your heal towards your teammate. Don't. Stop throwing your lamp. That's it. Stop throwing your lamp. I'm watching you do the same thing over and over again here, where you're just throwing your lamp for no reason. Like, it wasn't even like you were saving anybody here. You just threw your lamp here, and then it saved somebody on accident. Stop doing that. Oh, they also use their burst heal, too, which is nice. So this is good. Wonderful. Okay, why'd the Widow get you? Bad positioning. You're in the middle of the open by yourself. Here, go like right here. Guess what? You're at this angle. Now you can heal your teammates. The Widow's right there. If you want to play it safer, you can hide here. You can spam heal your teammates from here, right? You want to practice good positioning because if you're just sitting up here standing still, eventually the Widow will get you, pending they hit their shot. So this is why I'm trying to help you like learn all of this, because it feels like you have a lot to learn, but it's also good when you have a lot to learn here, because I think there's a lot of easily fixable stuff here that will lead to really quick results for you. All right? Do not lamp it. I swear if you throw a random lamp,
We can't just let them take the objective.
Okay. Okay, we got... Listen. Listen. Your vision here is, I'm going to peek them and go for shots. Let me lamp the wall. No. You don't need to do that yet. Your team isn't even here yet for a retake. So when you do need to actually use your lamp, which maybe your main needs this, or maybe your Soldier 76 can have a good flank, all of this stuff, you're just lamping a corner to try to do, you don't want to do that. You're using your lamp almost in this proactive way where, like, I always talk about using your abilities proactively. It almost feels like you're using them too proactively now. I think we've seen the extreme of when I say use your abilities proactively. You've hit the extreme of that. Okay, here we go. Do not burst heal. Your support passive kicked in. Do not burst heal. Do not burst heal. Position it. You're not looking at anybody. There's a Widow. Now, when you burst heal there, you accidentally timed it perfectly with the Soldier, but you randomly are hitting the button. So, position it. See? You're in the middle of the open. Middle of the sight lines. Okay? Soldier. Your Soldier got headshot, but why did your Soldier survive this? Look at their positioning. Now, knowing how this game's going, they're going to wide peek that Widow and get rolled. But do you see what I'm saying? How they're still alive there? Right? That they're using proper positioning. And then they run into the middle of the open. Okay, yeah, and there we go. All right, let's head back to you now. See how this goes.
The night is young.
But the point I'm making is, like, that is the difference there. Is that even there, your Soldier had decent position. Your Soldier is still alive right now. But you're the one that is in the middle of the open. Hey, BAP jump! And a... Dude,
Wow, I'm actually on fire.
Honestly, I respect the effort. But, like, it's not, it's only reason why, because I've tried this before, too, so when you see me inevitably play BAP and do the same lamp, I need to at least have a little bit of coverage on that one, right? So, like, I swear, if I see a burst heal, I swear. Your burst heal isn't like, okay, so your burst heal isn't like this like are you trying to use it like a swift mend in World of Warcraft? So people don't understand what I'm saying there. In World of Warcraft, the way it works is you have a heal over time on somebody. If you have a heal over time on somebody, you then hit a button called swift mend and it will burst heal your heal over time. It doesn't work that way with BAP. They need to be in range of you. You're out of range, so you're literally burst healing nobody. That's the problem. So maybe it's just a misunderstanding of like how the ability works there, but that's why you're not healing your teammates with burst heal. You're a Resto Druid? Yeah, so you get what I'm saying. He said a Life Bloom hero would be sick thinking about it. You want to hear me out? A little side note. You know what? You want to know one support I think they could just turn into like a Resto Druid and I think it'd work really well and could be fun. And maybe I'm wrong. You know who could, a Zenyatta. Because imagine being able to use like Zen Orbs, but use it kind of like as like a Swift, like a, no, Zenyatta. Because think about Zenyatta, you could use like the heal over time, but then you could have like a cooldown that burst heals the heal, but then you can't use it for a few seconds or something. Like there's a way that Zenyatta could become something like that because you could redo some of like his abilities on that. Not that you have to do that for like Zenyatta, but like that's a hero that you could, if you had to take it from one hero to do that, Zenyatta would be one of them for sure. Yeah. So the trade-off is you burst heal on Zenyatta, right? You burst heal on Zenyatta, but you lose the ability to use that orb for a little bit. So. Yeah. Anyway, just a random side note. right, remember, don't overuse your cooldowns. Don't need to burst heal. Everybody's good. You're fine. You can heal them. No need to burst heal. No burst heal. Still no burst heal. Lamp. Burst heal. Burst heal. Burst heal. Burst heal. Now you don't burst heal! So you did the lamp correctly, and then, so remember, you still take the damage. So then you burst heal, and then you survive that and everybody around you. So the time you need to use the burst heal, you don't use it. But you did use lamp correctly. So we'll take one of those right now.
Actually on fire.
Yeah, you could also just hide behind a wall there and take no damage from that too, but... Hi, buddy. Yeah, I'll figure that out after, okay, bud? I know. Oh, wonderful. A lamp. Great. This is... You can burst heal this. Get in range, though. Burst heal. Great usage of burst heal there, by the way. Right there. By the way, chat, one thing we like to do is also point out when they do like a good play, because a lot of the time it's good to see when you're making those correct plays. That was a correct usage of burst heal. You went towards your teammate. You needed to get them healed up a little bit sooner. You did a good job of your burst heal. That was a great job. Wonderful, wonderful way of doing that. That's how you want to do that. All right? It's the way that you're using it normally that is incorrect. But I do want to show you that. Because that is a good example of a good burst heal. Why can you get your tank healed up? Because your tank's doing that thing where they constantly are getting healed, but constantly want to take more damage than they're getting healed for, and then we'll somehow blame you. Actually, they probably won't do that. But you know what I mean. The D.Va needs to kind of back out there a little bit and not take as much damage. Nice. Good job. You can lamp this. I'm actually okay with that. If you really want to here, like, and this goes for anybody, if you really are struggling to keep your tank alive and you feel like it's a winnable team fight, one thing you can do is pop your window, and then when you heal through your window, it heals for more. Just so you understand that. Like, when you pop your window, your heals will heal them for more. So, like, if you feel like it's a winnable team fight and it's better to keep the map control, don't be afraid to window that and keep your D.Va alive. Now, what does your D.Va do? They dive over here, but that's a different story. Ooh, nice flank. Good job. Wait a second. The playmaking. Okay. Positioning, though. Remember, there's a Widow behind you. I love how you just jumped over the Rhine. I'm okay with that burst heal idea, by the way. That burst heal you did there was an okay idea because, like, you're in front of them. And the lamp here is fine, too, because it's basically a last team fight. So you're just, I mean, not a last team fight, but no one's there, so you're just trying to survive. Remember, they have walls now, so what's the best thing you can do? Map awareness. Get out of there. Go right side. Okay. So that's the exact opposite of map awareness. Look behind you. You have a whole escape route here. You have the opportunity to go all the way through here. Instead, you sit there and you hold your crouch button in front of a Widow with walls. All right? Everything was good there up until then. Map awareness. Look behind you. You get out of there. They can't get you with walls. The Tracer might be able to chase you, but your teammates are here to help you if you can make it there in time. You see that? That's what you want to do there. So everything was good, but then it goes back to your position. Your position was just not ideal. All right, here we go. I would like to see a window soon. Okay, what? I'm going to pause every time you burst heal like that. Stop burst healing randomly. No one's taking damage. No one took any damage. You just burst heal. I think you're not understanding, like, it has a range of, like, I think someone said 7 meters. Okay? And the only way it burst heals is if you're next to somebody that needs a heal. So if you're at full HP, you're not giving your teammates overhealth. You're not doing anything like that. Yeah, you're doing a good job, buddy. Yep. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I'll give you that lamp. It's not my favorite lamp, but I understand why. But it also leads to bad positioning. Your bad position is why that lamp had to be used. Okay. All right. A little early on the burst heal, but actually I'm okay with that because of the 20%. Positioning, you're now on their team. So this is why I keep mentioning to you positioning. Why are you running into their team? You're not playing on their team, but that's what you just did. Stop playing. Stop doing that because otherwise you're going to get rolled. Could add a burst heal tally. I mean, honestly, like it's okay. There's no good positions though. That's why I haven't showed a couple of good positioning. Like maybe I could do a better job at like showcasing like good position and bad position. Maybe I could do a little bit better job of that for sure. Okay. Window. Try to do it closer to you so you don't have to go as far. Okay. Good burst heal. I mean, you had to use the lamp, so I get it. Okay. So let me pause for a second. You want to talk about good position? And your good position would be around here. Why would the good position be around here or around here? More than likely right here is because there's a Widow on the sight line. So this is bad positioning because they're sitting in the middle of the open against the Widow that was there. Obviously, the Widow got taken out by the Mei. But do you see? You see this? That's bad position because you're in sight line of the Widow. If you're over here, you should have the cover. As far as, yeah, you will have the cover. And the Widow can't shoot you, and you can still heal your teammates. Do you see the difference there between like a good position and a bad position, and why it's a bad position? Yeah, it worked, but that's why you want to get in the habit of good positioning, because if you're in good position most of the time, then your play will be a lot better because you have less to think about. Did that Reinhardt just charge the Mei out of their ult? That was actually impressive. Didn't need the lamp, but I will call that overtime lamp. Don't burst heal. Okay, so you notice when you hit your random burst heals, you're getting 0 ult charges because no one needed the heal from the burst heal, which is why you want to save that cooldown as much as you can. Okay? That's why you want to do that. All right, let's continue on. Oh, that was the game. Okay, you won. Perfect. There's a lot here. I mean, they were going to win that. I mean, they already had numbers. That was just like them stalling on point. Okay, let's talk about this very quickly because there's a lot here to unpack because I feel like as you have a lot to fix, but I think this is a good thing at the same time. So let me start off by saying this. Your cooldown usage was not good. There's no other way to put it. Now, some of that could also lead to your bad positioning or your bad position leads to bad cooldown usage. So the first thing I want you to work on is think about position. Think about where they can shoot you from, where you can hide, and are you in a position to heal your teammates? Think about those, put them all kind of into like, when you're playing, think about that, you're going to be in a good spot. Next, when you have your burst heal, do you need to randomly spam your burst heal without anybody around you? No. So your cooldown usage was not good, and that's what you need to improve on. I want to see you start to use your burst heal when you need to use it. I want to see you use lamp when you need to use it, not just throw a lamp around a corner to try to do a little bit of damage. Sometimes you can do that, but it's very situational. You're doing these in 5v5s in front of a Reinhardt. You're giving yourself no opportunity, nor are you giving your teammates an opportunity to be able to make plays because you're not using your cooldowns effectively. So people will mention like aim and like movement, etc. That's going to come with time. When you're in bronze, like if people are expecting you to sit there and have 100% accuracy, that's not going to happen, right? It's a learning curve that's going to take time. Your movement and your aim will come with time and comes with practice. I think you'll be fine in that end. The other stuff, when you fix that, you'll find that your aim will get better because you're thinking about less happening. So I want you to start with good positioning, good cooldown usage. Start with those two basics and it's going to lead to better results, and I can see you climbing. But that's where it starts, all right? If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to all 3 YouTubes if you haven't. If you want to submit your own spectating, if you look in the description below, you'll see my Discord. That's where you would do that. Also, leave a comment. All of that helps. We also record these live on stream. You can see the Twitch chat right below the webcam, so stop by if you haven't. We have a lot of fun here. And with that being said, I hope you all have an amazing day/night.